Hello, everybody. This is Alia Jamal, the love coach, coming here live for another love circle. And today we are talking about entering in the heart, entering in your heart. Um, this is a topic that is so dear and close to me because this is the work I do. I help my clients get out of here, heal the trauma that gets stored in the heart, and go inside the heart and live from that place and be able to open their heart whenever it wants to close. Because once I discovered the world of the heart, I jumped over to team heart. When we go into self-development, everybody's talking about mindset, unconscious mind, rewiring your mind. All that is amazing. But if you have not worked on your heart, if you have not opened it, you'll stay stuck here. You'll keep moving forward, but you will also keep having anxiety. You'll keep moving forward, but you will also keep having depression. You might have seen people who are way up at the top and they are on anxiety pills, and then we're just like, that's just how life is. No, my friend, life doesn't have to be that way. You can tap into other aspects of your existence that do connect you with your unlimited version. We are so powerful that we can spend rest of our life just discovering that. That is the path I am on. Every day I'm learning how to go deeper within myself, how to tap different aspect of my heart, because that is where everything is. So today I'll be educating and sharing with all of you what heart really is, what it can do for you, and how you can start entering into your heart. But this conversation is just the first step. There's a long way to go. Right now at this point, because I got introduced to this knowledge in 2019, completely shifted my life. That is when I became the love coach. That is when I started sharing the message of unconditional self-love for ourselves and for everybody else. But I continue doing the work of the heart on myself with my clients as well. And it's fascinating to see how much my inner landscape of my heart has shifted in past 5 years. It's fascinating to see that and to witness that. So first, let's get into it. What is heart? We all know we have a physical heart. We all know that the physical heart has its own brain. It has its own memory. People who do get a heart transplant, they start having dreams of memories that the person they received the heart from. That is a very known fact. If you need to learn more, definitely Google. There's tons of research out there that you can go deeper into. Heart is a very important organ. If we have heart failure, we are not really alive after that. But what I am going to talk about is energetical heart. So your physical heart is creating an energy field that is way more powerful than your brain. I know we are obsessed with our brain. We want to master our brain. We want to master our thought. We want to do all that stuff. But my friend, the gateway is here. And I'm just going to move my mic to the side so you can see it. The gateway is here. If you want to control this, learn how to get in here. It will be so much easier to control your mind. So when it comes to the energy field of the heart, there's so many different ways you can learn about it. The way I learned about it, there's front heart and then there's back heart. Today, I'll be talking more about the front heart. I'll be taking you into the front heart, but the back heart has a world of its own. I mostly live with my back heart, and I'll be sharing with you all why. Front heart has to do with sharing, with giving. People who are too sharing, their front heart is, let's say, here. But usually they are giving from a place of like, feeling a lack or trying to please other people, or they just want to be liked. They're afraid of being rejected. Then their solar plexus chakra is also out of balance. They both are supposed to be in balance, the same size. So when someone reaches out to me for a possibility to work with me, I scan all their chakras and I see where their heart is, especially front heart, their back heart, and their solar plexus, just from that, I know exactly where they are in their inner world. It's that powerful of a tool. Um, I love to work with it. Back card is all about the trauma that you have stored. Let's say there's a 3-year-old who have experienced some kind of trauma. It could be mild, it could be medium, it could be extreme, it could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be witnessing somebody going through something. That energy gets stored in the back card, and back card closes. As it closes, we come out of here and we get stuck here. That is when we are looking for safety outside of us, because this is our safe space. Our heart is our true safe space. That is the anchor. When we come out of there as a result of trauma, because in that moment, the most important thing is to protect the physical heart so the energy closes. And then our awareness comes here. And when our awareness comes here, we are stuck with worry, doubt, confusion, fear, anxiety. And that's why a lot of us who have experienced trauma in a little bit of an extreme side of trauma, everybody experienced trauma because trauma just means separation from our true self. We all have experienced it. Just being born in this physical body as a divine being is a trauma in itself because we separated from the source. When that happens, that's why we grow up and we are anxious, we are depressed, we are fearful, we are worrisome. Those are not normal human necessary things. Human in their true essence are courageous, loving, and kind. Yeah, fear will come. Fear will come in your life, but you can move through it. But if you get stuck in that fear that now you have to take a pill to just be functional, that is not human. That is not what a true human is. And there's no judgment. There's no judgment here. This is not the container where we have judgment. If that's where you are, that's where you are. If you want to change it, there are solutions available in this world. If you're not ready for it, don't um, guilt trip yourself. Don't judge yourself. You are where you need to be right now. I get to work with a lot of people who are already taking all kind of pills to manage their emotions. That's fine. They stay there. Some of them choose to not stay there. They love to move forward. They love to transform. I personally went through many episodes of anxiety through my journey, healing journey. I started with depression, very severe suicidal level depression. That's where I was. I chose to not stay there, but that required a lot of work. And if you're not ready for it, please don't beat yourself up. Please don't let anyone beat you up over that. Please don't go into guilt and shame. You are where you need to be right now. What happens tomorrow, you get to choose. And you get to choose on your own terms, not from the terms of society or anything that I'm saying. So just wanted to share that because I know this is a very sensitive topic that we are getting into. Okay, so the next thing, why the heart is even important. When I am in my heart, my awareness is in my heart is open. Something so profound happens. Physical heart sends a signal to the brain that our lower brain gets shut off and our higher brain gets activated. When this part gets activated, right away we jump into what's possible. What else is possible? What else I could be? Instead of focusing on, oh my God, I'm about to get laid off, we go into what else I can do. We jump into possibility. Those are the higher faculties of a human. Fear is there to help us escape danger. It's a quick response, but once we escape danger, we want to come up with a plan and a strategy. What else is possible? What else can I do? And most importantly, what else can I do that I don't end up in that danger all over again? So I am not stuck in that loop of going back into danger, fear, worry. So I'm not stuck in that loop. So I can come out of that loop. For that, we need this part to be activated. And for that, we want to also be in our heart. Another thing that happens when we are in our heart, our brain chemistry completely changes. So if you're not aware of it, there are very specific neurochemicals called neurotransmitters that are actually going all over your brain and creating synapses. Neurons are talking to each other through them. And if they are of one kind, you're going to feel anxious and you're going to feel depressed. If they are of a different kind, you're going to feel elated and joyful and the feeling of I am in love. One of the feeling that I get to live with every single day is I am in love. If you look at it, do I have a love partner in my life? Not right now, but I get to keep the biochemistry as if I am in love. That is how powerful being in your heart truly can be. So I hope I have enticed you enough to do this work, to move from your head to your heart. And the next thing we are going to do, I am going to show you, I'm going to take you through a very brief um, exercise, kind of, to a visualization slash exercise to get to your front heart. And the most important thing to learn about the heart itself is that is where your soul, when it descends into your body, that is where it's lodged at. It's kind of like it's hooked there. So if you are in your heart, you can hear your soul. If you're in your head, you're only going to hear the chatter of other people, of fear, and what you should or shouldn't be. You can't really hear your soul. If you want to hear your soul, come into your heart. You can have a dialogue with your soul. That is the divine aspect of you. That is the non-physical aspect of you. That is the divine being that has come into this body, and me and you are alive. Another very cool thing is when you are in your front heart, you get to experience energy of love. If you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling like why this person cannot accept me, I just felt rejected on this conference, my coworker said this to me, and you're just feeling all that weird feeling, come into your front heart. That is where the universal energy of love is. And you can actually use that love once you connect with it. You can send it to anything or anybody or any situation in your life, and it has the power to heal it. Love is the strongest energy in the universe. It heals anything it touches. You want to do a little experiment? If you're having pain anywhere, just put your hand or make the intention, I'm sending love to this part of my body, and watch that pain disappear right in front of your eyes. It's that powerful. If you have a beef with somebody and you want that relationship to get better, send them love. For no reason, they will just start feeling good about you, or at least they will stop bothering you. Something will shift in that relationship. We are so used to emotion of love, romantic love especially, or a love where I need to do something for you and then you will do something for me. We are so used to that kind of love that we have no idea there's a thing called energy of love. That is the unconditional love that exists. You can give it to a tree, you can give it to a human, you can give it to your spouse, and your spouse doesn't have to do anything for you, and you can share it. You can give it to a child, you can also give it to yourself. But you can only do it if you are present in your heart. If your heart is closed up, because you have experienced trauma that has not been addressed yet, most likely there's a wall around your heart. When I work with my client, when I like especially a new client I'm working with, that's the first thing I see. Because this is the work I do, I get to see it. If they have a wall around their heart or not, the kind of work it will take to dissolve that wall. Those are all the special spiritual gifts that I have worked on activating, and you can do that for yourself too. You get to dissolve the wall around your heart and you get to open it and you get to experience your own love. The thing about back heart, we go there to release trauma. We go there to create amazing manifestations. That is the place I use for manifestation, or creation, because that is when we are so much more closer to the part of us that's unlimited. I can only create so much from my head, but I can create unlimited from my heart. For today's conversation, I will not be talking about the back card, but I just wanted to share that. So, in case you have experienced trauma in your life, you know what and where to go to do that work. So that will be the back card. You can always reach out to me and I can facilitate that for you as well. So now we are going into the front heart. You can come with a question that you can ask your soul. You can um you can ask in a way like, okay, should I leave this job? Should I go there? I'm feeling this. What should I do next? Because this is the moment we are standing. And if you don't have any question, you can just come without a question and you can just join us and you get to bask in the feeling that you're going to have when you get to experience what energy of love is. After this small visualization slash inner journey, I'll share with you how can you practically use this tool in every single day of your life. Of course, not every single day you're going to have time to just sit and close your eyes and go inward, but how can you use it to really stay connected with your heart and stay connected with that energy of unconditional love? So, we are going to take a moment, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just relax your body. As you're exhaling, just relax yourself. Relax your head, your shoulders, your back, your stomach, your thighs, your leg, your feet. Relax yourself from head to toe. And now take a deep inhale from the bottom of your feet as if you're pulling energy from the earth. This is a beautiful grounding breath. Inhale from the earth, hold in your stomach, exhale to the crown of your head. Now we are making the intention to inhale from the top of your head, hold it in your stomach, exhale from the bottom of your feet. Now inhale from the bottom of your feet, hold it in your stomach, exhale from the top of your head. And now imagine you're in a beautiful forest. The temperature is perfect. You're feeling so safe. Look around you. Are there any animals? How's the breeze? How's the temperature? Is there any light around you? What kind of trees are around you? And as you're standing there, you also become aware of this is your forest. This land belongs to you. There's no danger here. And you are ready to explore it. As you look around, you see a beautiful shining light in the distance. Slowly you walk towards it with curiosity, with excitement, with joy. Once you get there, you see that it's a lit path. It's a path that is covered with pink light, something pink and shiny. You put your first foot on it, it could be right or left. You put your foot on it to walk on this path, and as you do that, a different level of relaxation goes through your whole body, relaxing you even more. You're even more curious to walk on this path because this path feels so familiar, so relaxing, so joyful. As you're walking forward on this path, you realize that the pink light or the pink sparkly stuff is petals from cherry blossom trees around it. It's lined with them. Everything is pink here and fragrant. And as you're walking down that path that is almost pulling you, you see mist in the distance. You cannot see what's beyond that mist, but you're ready to go through it because it's inviting, it's safe, and it's so familiar. So you walk through that mist, and on the other side, you see a beautiful dome-shaped building. And you're curious, you're being pulled towards it. You walk towards the beautiful dome-shaped building. And as you get there, you realize there's an angelic being standing at the door. And now that being will appear to you, however it will appear to you. But the being is smiling at you, as if it's grateful to see you, as if it's welcoming you. And in that moment, you become aware that you're coming back home. You're coming back to your front heart. This is the place where you lived before you moved to your head. And today you're coming back home with that sense of familiarity and that sense of ease and joy and excitement. You're ready to enter your heart. The being moves to the side, making way for you to open the door. As you open the door and enter into this beautiful dome-shaped building, it's one room. And as you enter in it, you feel the presence of love in here. There's something so different about this room that you have never felt in a very long time. The air is different. The feeling is different. Maybe you're feeling a little bit light in here, as if there's vacuum or space in here. And you look at the ceiling, the dome-shaped ceiling. It's filled with beautiful jewels. You touch the walls that are decorated with beautiful jewels. And you go around the room, touching the wall, being familiar with it. And maybe some memories are coming back to you. And maybe you're being reminded how things used to be within you. Long, long, long time ago. You go around the room and you touch all the walls. And then you realize there's a beautiful, very comfortable, cozy chair. And there's a small bookshelf next to it. And you come and you sit on that chair. And when you look at the bookshelf, one of the books just pops at you. And you take it out. And you look at the cover. It says Book of Your Life. As you open, you can see your life in this book, page by page, day by day, all the way up until this moment. And the next page is blank. You don't know yet what will happen next, but you can see all that has happened up until now, because this is a connection with your soul. And in this moment, if you do have a question, you want to make a decision, you want to connect with your intuition on a deeper level, you can ask that question. And you can allow the answer to appear on these pages. And if nothing is happening, that's okay too. You can always come back here and you can always ask again. It's a relationship you will start building from today onward. And you can just put the book back, explore the room, And maybe this room will appear different to you than what I am guiding you to see. Pay attention to what more do you see? Do you see any other objects? Do you see any beings? Do you hear any voices? Are you getting a feeling? Are you getting a guidance? And now come to the middle of the room and just sit on the beautiful floor, however it appears to you, in the middle of the room, and take a deep breath and just feel this room, what it's saying to you, the love that it's sending you. And now send the love back to this room. Connect with that love. The room is sending you love, receive it. It's your heart sending you love. It's your soul sending you love. And send that love back to this room. Create that pulse. You're receiving, you're sending. You're receiving, you're sending. And now inhale and inhale this energy of love, the love that's coming from this room. And feel it filling your every single cell of body, every single bone, your blood, your lymph, every single fluid, every single molecule in your body. It's the love is filling and healing. And now take a deep breath, stand up, and you know it's time to go back. As you're leaving the room, you look back and you know that you'll be back here soon. Now come out of the door, look at the angelic being. You're going to be grateful. You can say something if you want. And now we are just going to start walking back on the path. Looking back, if you want to, just know that this is where peace is, this is where love is, this is where home is. And now we're going to come off the path. We're going to come back to where we started in the forest. Take a deep breath. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. So that was about 10 minutes of inner journey. It always calms me down to go to this inner place within me. So how are you going to use this in your own day-to-day life? One, you can do this practice every morning. You can do it at night. All you have to do is just listen to this recording a couple of times and you'll get the gist of it. Or you can just close your eyes and be back in that room. That's it. You don't have to do anything. So let's say you have a meeting coming up. Close your eyes, or you can, with practice, you can even do it with eyes open and just sit in that room and then talk from that place. I am mostly in my backyard and I'm talking from that place because that is where home is for me. Um, so if this is what you know right now, or some people they just generally feel they are in this space and they're just talking from here as if their lips are here. Just making that little shift in your life, in your lifestyle, is going to create huge results, massive differences. People would pay attention to you in a different way. You will not feel anxious. You'll feel so much in control. You'll feel so much present. But this does require practice. We are so used to being here. Coming from here to here does require practice. And I know you can do that practice. This is just an invitation for you to do that. So this was our little conversation about how to enter into your heart, the benefits it can have for you. And if this is something that you would truly like to explore, and that is the work of the heart, healing it, opening it, living from it, reach out to me. You can go to my website, aliajamalcoaching.com. If we are connected on social media, you can just find me, Ali underscore the love coach. Reach out to me. I would love to be your guide because the more hearts we are able to open, the more light we can share in this world. And that is my mission and my purpose. You working with me, help me do my work. That is all for today. I'll see you next Thursday. Sending you so much love. Bye.